Brother,
Oh.
good to see you, bro.
Yes, bro, good to meet you as
see you
well.
out here.
Long time, innit?
Yeah. How you finding Thailand so far,
It's
bro?
beautiful, bro. I love it. I'm so happy I came here. It's sick. The view's amazing as well. People are so much nicer. Yeah, man.
I think Thai people can be a hit or miss though, because like I was saying earlier about like the reason why we didn't go jet skiing is because there's
Yeah.
people just being dickheads.
True,
But
true,
a
true.
lot of the Thai people that are like literally amazing.
Yeah.
And what I love about this place, that just it allows you to just live life on a high vibration, just high energy. Because when you go and speak to some of the Thai locals that are just so unbelievably happy and content with their
Yeah.
lives, even though they're just humble. Like there's this
Yeah.
girl, Toffee, out
Yeah.
like very close to where I live. She's got like a little makeshift cafe.
Mm.
It's just like a little box, and she makes smoothies.
And that's good enough for her.
And I pull up on my bike every day.
Yeah.
Got the biggest smile on her
Yeah,
face.
bro. That's sick.
And it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
it just having that around you, being in that environment, it's just so.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's really refreshing, you know,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. It makes you appreciate that you can just enjoy a good life without needing to have a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
You can be happy in whatever job.
Yeah.
Do well in it, and you'll be chilling. Like I had it's like a little wrap. What's the wrap? It's called a roti.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
I don't know.
No. Oh, fair. But I had that the other
I've had
day.
some Greek gyros here, which were pretty good. But yeah,
it was like a little dessert wrap thing.
Okay.
And same thing. The girl that was serving it to me, just happy, just chilling.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, everyone's just in a good mood, and it's very nice to be around that.
So
Different
100%.
to London. So different.
Yeah, there's no like greed here.
Yeah.
The people here as well. It's like if you go to a fruit stand, this happened to me and my brother, and it's like, oh, you don't have enough cash on you at the moment. They're like, no, it's fine. Bring tomorrow.
Sick.
And they trust you enough to just be like,
yeah.
you're gonna bring the money tomorrow.
Yeah.
You drop money on the floor, they'll run after you and give you the money. You know, it's amazing. The amount of times I've left I don't know if you ever.
Yeah, I've done it, bro. I done it yesterday when we were grabbing them cigars.
I do it all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Leave my key in my bag.
And they don't take it. The only people I can see taking it is going to be the tourists, though. The English people. Yeah, the Russians. I've heard about the Russians.
Yeah.
I was at the gym the other day, and the guy that I was working out with was saying all the Russians are on steroids. They're all just juiced up.
Yeah, bro. So the gym that we go
crazy.
to, Success, it's like, yeah, I've never seen so many steroids in my life, bro. There's a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, what have you been up to since you've been here?
Just been working, man. Really getting out content. Working on trading as well, because that's obviously what I do. I'm a forex trader and smashing out content. Same old, really. Just enjoying it.
I know with trading, like you've got like the different like sessions. And you've got your London, your Asia, New York.
New York, yes sir.
So which session do you normally trade?
London. So
you trade
I trade London. So London is in UK time starts at 7 a.m. But then here in Koh Samui in Thailand it starts at 2 p.m. So it gives me a good amount of time in the morning to kind of just wake up and film some content in the morning. That's what I normally do. And then after that I trade at 2 p.m. to about like 4 p.m. maybe. Nothing crazy. Takes about 2 hours.
About 2 hours of work per day, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. That's like an amazing routine that you can get into.
Yeah.
Because you're not like sloppy in the morning, like you're sharp.
Yeah, we get up 7 a.m. sharp, we do a run, come back and read a bit of Bible as well.
Running
Bible
this
for an
heat
hour.
is running in this heat as well.
It's hard, bro.
Yeah.
I do like 2 kilometers and I'm done.
Yeah, but the amount of sweat that you'll produce from just 2K is disgusting.
Trust me, feet.
So you wake up, go for a run, get your Bible study in. Have you been like raised in like a Christian household?
My family are Catholic. My dad's Catholic, but we only went to church when I was maybe trying to get into a Catholic secondary school. So do you know that those times when your parents will take you to church so you can get into a Catholic school? I don't know if you had that.
I went to a Catholic school.
Yeah.
But I wasn't taken to church.
You didn't need to do that. you broke the system.
I went to church with school.
Yeah.
But like my parents never took me to church.
Yeah.
That never happened.
Sick. So yeah, I was going to church when I was young, maybe up until the age of 13 probably. And then I just stopped. My dad just stopped taking me. Mum didn't really take me either. And I mean, I'd go occasionally every Sunday or something like that. But then got to a point when I came to uni, I found a friend that actually introduced me back to the church. He went to a Pentecostal church and then he took me there. And then I found God. And then since then, I've been going ever since to church every Sunday.
Yeah, that's amazing,
and it's amazing, bro. Like, God just leads you back to him in some miraculous ways. Like, that same friend that I met him randomly he was walking this way, I was walking this way.
Yeah.
And it was the first person I ever met at uni.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what, I need to make some friends. Let me just say hi to him.
Yeah.
And he ended up being one of my best friends and took me to church.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's mad.
That's insane. Just walking
bro,
and just like, hey, bro.
It was like, I was like, you know what, I know nobody at uni. I was like, what are you saying, bro? And then chatting, and then like a couple months down the line, I see on his phone he's got a cross.
Yeah.
And I say to him, you Catholic, Christian? And then he was like, I started going to church like last week. And I was like,
crazy, bro.
I was like, I'm coming with you.
That's why I actually think it's so important to like listen to like your intuition.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of these like the instincts that we have, I truly believe like a lot of that is placed there by God.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you was literally just walking down, and you was like, you know what? Let me make a friend. What are you saying, bro?
Yeah. Happens all the time.
What are you saying, bro?
Happens all the time. I'll just have I'm feeling it. And then it ends up being good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane, brother. So,
and what about you then? How did you end up coming or getting into church and growing closer to God?
Yeah, so I personally grew up in a very atheist household.
Mm-hmm.
None of my family are Christians.
Yeah.
I grew up with single mom, me, my mom, my brother.
Okay.
My mom's not religious.
Yeah.
And throughout growing up, I went to a Christian primary school, and then I went to a Catholic secondary school. And I just really was like so anti-religion.
Yeah.
Like I was the guy that would be calling man Bible bashers and stuff.
Yeah.
I was that guy.
Yeah.
I was so anti-religion. I just thought it was so retarded.
Yeah.
You know what? Jesus, some guy like 2,000.
I was the same, bro. I was the same. I'll be honest. I was the same.
I literally thought it was so retarded.
Yeah.
I thought it was just gay and retarded, to be completely honest. But then, as I got into self-improvement, and as God taught me certain lessons and introduced certain people into my life, as I was on this self-improvement journey as well, similar to you, it was just mainly through other people just sort of showing me the way.
Mm-hmm.
There was a guy that I met on Instagram. I talk about this guy a lot because he helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Called Simple Men, or maybe Simple Men blog on Instagram. And just having conversations with him, having conversations with people that are like really into their faith about all the evil that's going on in the world as well. It really just led me to faith, and then it all just started to make sense to me. When as I was also learning about spirituality, I was also learning a lot about history. Yeah, because like I'm like such a geek. I'll go deep into history.
You're a smart guy. How did you do at school?
Oh, I mean, school is one of those things where I was like, my targets were straight nines. For everything, my targets were nines. But like, I didn't get any nines, right?
It's the targets that count. That's what I was. They gave you the targets it's for a reason. They know you're smart.
No, but like I don't. Yeah. But bro, how do they calculate your targets? Like, bro, what does this even mean? Like, why am I targeted a 9 and this brother's targeted a 4? Like, how do you come to this conclusion?
They can sense intelligence the moment you walk
in. No, but like they can sense intelligence, but I didn't have the data to back it up because like, throughout no point was I. You know, I did not try in school. I did not take it seriously at all. So I don't know how they came to this conclusion. So, no, I just basically just passed. Or I just got like 4s, 5s. Yeah.
And then, so I went a bit off topic, but then back to you at school. You weren't enjoying Christianity, or you weren't taking it seriously.
Yeah.
And then how did you go about actually? What was the turning point for you to start becoming a Christian?
Yeah, so the turning point, just recognizing the evil that was going on in the world, and then and it just came to the logical conclusion that, okay, things are starting to line up here. Yeah. I was a geek about like history, geek about like looking into like the past, also spirituality, and everything was just sort of clicking together. So then I was like, you know what, this makes sense. And is being a Christian gonna make me a better man or a worse man? So I was like, yeah, you know what? Rather than just doing this self-improvement journey alone, I was very lonely at the time as well because, like, we all go through that period, right? Where you're trying to do better for yourself, but your friends don't really back it.
Yeah.
Your friends are not really on self-improvement and trading and business.
Yeah.
They don't really, like, they just think, you're wasting your time, bro, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I'm not going to do this by myself. I'm going to do this with God. And then, I bought my Bible. I started reading my Bible, bro. I started to go to church every Sunday. So that's how I got into faith, and
love it, bro.
It's completely changed my life, 100%.
Yeah, it's the assurance or the reassurance that you know that everything that is good or bad is part of God's plan. For me, that's a massive thing. When something bad happens, whether it's in trading or it could be a bad family situation, I know that guiding me to become a better man or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's sick. It's so much better. Your life is never going to be worse believing in God, and that's something I stand by.
Yeah.
Why would you not want to believe in God?
Literally just
or
logically
learn about your faith.
Yeah.
If the only thing that comes from it is you'll become a better man, you'll
Yeah.
literally learn more
Yeah.
about yourself, and you'll become a nicer person. You'll become
Yeah.
more intelligent. You'll learn more about faith and stuff. It's so important.
I used to think it was retarded to be religious, and now I think it's literally retarded
Yeah.
not to be religious.
I'm the same, bro. I'm the same.
And yeah, no, but like as well, like coming from that kid where like I was a low value man, I was this skinny neck. Come on, can I even swear on your channel?
You know what? I swore last video, so fuck it.
Okay, cool.
care.
I was this skinny neck motherfucker. I was big on playing video games. I was just like kind of socially awkward. I was partying a lot. Spending time with like low quality women, low quality people. And that's the atheist version of myself. And now we fast forward 2 years, and we look at the Catholic badass version of myself. Here in Thailand. Shredded. Boxing title. 20K a month business. Cold. It's like literally, bro, like you can see the God in my life.
It's mad, it's sick.
You can see the transformation.
It's sick, bro. It's so sick.
Yeah. So like anyone watching this, like God, like you just got to knock on the door. You just got to knock, and God is there waiting for you, brother.
Yeah, it's just about putting in the effort.
Yeah.
He's not gonna, bro. This is another thing that we could speak about. Yeah. Do you think that people that believe in God but don't practice it are going to heaven? What do you think? Because my view on it has changed a fair bit. I used to, when I was a weak Christian, a weak Catholic, I used to think, you know what, I believe in God, I believe there's something out there, and I don't need to act on it, I don't need to do anything, but I'll still make it into heaven. But now I don't believe it. I believe you need to actually be practicing, and you actually need to be doing stuff to grow closer to God, because He's not just going to give you it. He's not just going to give anybody privilege to go to heaven if you just say you believe. You've got to be doing stuff, and that's my point of view. I don't know.
Yeah.
But let me know.
Amazing question. So, of course, in the Bible, it says it's not your actions, but it is your faith. However, in your if you are truly if you have true faith in your religion, you love God. You accept and you are grateful for Jesus that literally dying for your sins. Like if you are you truly have faith, then what are you gonna live your life in a way that is wrong? Are you gonna live your life in a way that you're like not making God proud? Because if you truly love God, you're truly opened your heart to God, and you truly have faith, then of course you're gonna try your absolute hardest to live your life accordingly, right? You're gonna try your best to live a life that God would approve of. So I think though to people that may be like, okay, I'm a Christian, but they don't live like a Christian. What I would say is they don't really have faith.
They don't.
They don't have faith, and that's sometimes what I think gives Christians a bit of a bad rap.
It's true, 100%. Because you see Christians going out in the club, going out drinking, partying every weekend, and then they still go to church on Sunday, even though they've sinned the day before. And then it's not enough. You can't just be a lazy Christian. And then
Like, of course, as Christians, as just men in general, as people, we are an imperfect species. There is one man that lived without sin, and that is Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Amen.
There is no other man that can live without sin, because we are imperfect creatures. If we live without sin, then what? We are God at that point. It's never going to happen. We are sinful creatures, and we are always going to sin. But there is a difference between planned sin and also not caring about your sin, that you don't feel guilty, you don't feel bad, and just making a mess up in the moment, just making a mistake.
I'm sorry to cut you off, bro, but I think a big thing for me in realising that you can't just be a lazy Christian is I think it's Matthew, the first couple chapters of Matthew teach you basically a guideline on how to be a better Christian. It says to you, don't commit adultery, don't get drunk every day. All of these guidelines are given to you in the Bible. And then when you read that, you realise that you're doing everything wrong. And then later in the Bible, it also says you need to just walk in the footsteps of Christ. You're not going to get there from doing things that everybody else does.
And the thing is as well, Christ was the perfect masculine role model. Like, they really try to psyop you about Jesus. They really try to weaken him. But he was the perfect masculine role model.
I go to church every Sunday, and every time I go, my pastor's always telling me about a story how a Christian might be preaching, and the police will take him down, or it's only Christians that these guys are heavy on taking down.
Bro,
I strongly believe that Christianity
we get the
is
most flack right now.
bro. Like I don't hear about Muslims or anybody preaching what their beliefs are. It could be about LGBTQ plus. I don't know. It could be about that,
Yeah.
and they're allowed to preach. But when
Yeah.
it comes to a Christian man preaching on
Yeah.
the street, straight away, police.
Yeah.
Someone's preaching, and I don't like it. Happens all the time, and I hear
Yeah.
about all the time, and it gets on my nerves.
Yeah,
It
100%.
really does.
And again, I think this is as well because as Christians, we just have a duty. Like, just being a Christian, just having faith is not good enough.
Yeah.
In order to serve God, that's not good enough. Because as Christians, we need to be leading by example and actively fighting the devil. Actively fighting the devil.
Mm-hmm.
That is our duty. So we need to speak about against the wrongs. We need to focus on self-improvement, like become strong versions of ourselves, learn to fight, get in the gym, become sharp, educate yourself. And you need to be actually willing to get uncomfortable and just speak the truth. You need to be in the pursuit of truth. Being some pacifist Christian that just minds his own business is, unfortunately, is just not good enough.
Yeah.
That's why I'm really
agree,
trying to push the message right now of this masculine Christian masculinity.
Yeah.
I think we need this one.
I agree, bro. And I think people like us who haven't followed him, we should be the ones to do it because no one's going to do it. We need to stand up and do it, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
But I have noticed that people are turning to God way more.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I've done it myself, but I see TikTok page all about I found God, blah, blah, blah. And it's sick, man. People are actually turning to God, specifically, not just to God, but to Christianity. And it's very, very cool to see.
People are waking up to all the evil that's going on in the world, and as a result, they're turning to God because we need faith. Right? Yeah, like who's gonna save us if not God?
My friend Jay, he's not here right now. He had to go and fix his phone, but he actually messaged me randomly one day, and so did my cousin. I've got so many examples where people have just randomly messaged me, and they've said, "Sal, I've seen you read the Bible. I've seen you go to church. Can you explain more about it to me? Can you put me on and try and teach me about that because I want to know more about it." Yeah. And I'm seeing that more and more.
It's good. It's good to see. Yeah, absolutely.
And I love it, bro. I love when somebody wants to speak to me about it because I'm like, yes, it gets me gassed.
I mean, I've been making progress on this, like really trying to get my mum into it as well. Yeah. And I've got my mum reading Bible with me every Sunday now.
Sick.
I've got her coming to the church with me now as well. So we're making progress there. But we went through like a period of like Andrew Tate popping off where everyone was going to Islam. And I don't know what's changed.
You're right.
I literally don't have a clue what's changed. But for some reason, right now, there's a lot of people coming to Christianity.
That's a very big... Bro, I was going to touch on that as well. Andrew Tate had such a big influence over everybody. Even me. I was looking into Islam. Was it Islam? Yeah?
Yeah.
I was looking into that because of... I respect Andrew Tate. I think he's got a lot of good things he says. And I wasn't close, but I was at a point where everybody was converting to Islam purely for the sake of Andrew Tate does it, so I want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sneeko, bro, but like, I'm sorry, bro. People are doing it for pure just vibes.
Yeah, literally for the vibes.
Just because your favorite guy does it, just because you see somebody or you know somebody with 1 million followers, now he's a Muslim, doesn't mean you should do it. It means you should look into it. But like, I've seen it so much now where people just do it purely because someone they look up to does it. Yeah. And it's not what you should do. And that's not why I did it. Nobody did it for me. I didn't see you being a Christian and I said, oh, I'm going to become a Christian tonight. Like, I actually took the time to read the Bible and see what seems right, see what seems like actual, like, genuine information.
I mean, if you decide to be religious just because someone else is doing it, it's not genuine faith. It doesn't genuinely come from within. It has to come from within. But for sure, like, you know, think of the people that have your best interests at heart and the people that you look up to. Of course, like look into the religion. You've watched this video. Start educating yourself on Christianity. But you are not a Christian just because you've woke up today and like, Tim's a Christian. I like that guy. I'm a Christian.
Yeah. It's not how it works, boys. You're not a Christian if you were raised a Christian, but you're not practicing your faith. You've got to be doing more than just saying you're a Christian and still going out drinking and going out with girls and all that rubbish, man. Yeah.
Well, it's been a really good talk. Just talking about God.
Bro, I legit, we can go on with this we can go on for this forever.
Yeah, it's been a really good talk. I definitely want to see this message pushed out a lot more on YouTube. I want to see people talking about this. If not the men on self-improvement, if not the the self-improvement guys and the guys that are focused on their grind, the people with a platform, the people with a business.
Yeah.
If we are not the people that's going to talk about this, who is?
Yeah,
Right?
we will.
So, Bo, it's been an amazing talk, brother.
My bro. Until next time, innit?
So, at Temilari on IG.
Sal 4X with 2 X's at the end.
Thanks for watching, boys. Keep grinding.
Peace.